Rockets. I gotta see it. I gotta see it, man. Everywhere KD has gone, he has not gotten out the first round. Houston. We are live here on Cloud Chasers Radio. Shout out to y'all on the YouTube side of things. Shout out to everybody in the chat on the TikTok side of things. No, I'm from North Carolina? Got so bad I had to get a secondary. Yeah, Charlotte in shambles. Michael Jordan fucked that shit up terribly, but that's a different story. The Knicks have hired Mike Brown to coach them. The Pacers need everything, Frog edit, everything. Y'all are down your point guard and now your big man. So I guess we're just going to get into that. Myles Turner is now a Milwaukee Buck. A lot has happened. A lot has happened since Monday. Dame got released by the Bucks just so they can make room for Myles Turner. And they still paying Dame over $20 million to not show up. Knicks ain't knocking at the door. They are in front of that motherfucker. Who better than the Knicks in the East right now? I don't think anybody in the East is better than the Knicks right now. I'm sorry. Shout out to Cleveland. But can they stay healthy? Cleveland's biggest issue is can they stay healthy in the playoffs? Jokic is the grab. I think he's leaving. Who? Grab for who? Jokic will not be in a Lakers jersey. I can promise you that. I don't know who you talking. Where Jokic you think Jokic going? I heard that GM said he is not on the market. Not on the market, man. That's what I heard. Let's share the screen. Let's get the YouTube side of things going so they can see what's going on over here. Yeah, boy. Dame Dollar said, man, I can't believe Giannis wanted me out the door. Where Bron going to a retirement home, hopefully. Duncan, yeah, they needed a shooter with old boy getting in all that gambling trouble. They definitely need a shooter right now. That is a fact. Shout out to Duncan Robinson getting paid. I don't know how he keep getting paid, but boy, he getting paid. He is getting paid. Shout out to him. Get your money. But I don't know how I feel about the Bucks just cutting Dame loose. Like, man, that man just got injured. Like, he didn't sign up for Doc Rivers to be a shitty coach. He didn't sign up for that. Come on, man. Will Pacers be good in 26, 27? It all really depends on what your team do for the next couple years. What are they finna do to build around Tyrese so he can come back to a functional team? Is Pascal still going to want to be in Indiana? The way they just did Myles Turner, a dude that's been there 10 years, who knows how they'll do Pascal when it's time to pay him? Like, if I'm Pascal, I'm looking at that like, bro, I need to get the fuck out of here. They didn't pay Myles Turner, the man that stayed down through at least 4 different iterations of this team. We don't know if Hallie's going to come back the same. These are facts, but from what we done seen with the Achilles dudes, man, Hallie probably just missed some more time. That's really what it comes down to, man. Like, he going to probably lose a couple here and there in the stats column, but based on what we've seen in recent history with these Achilles, dudes have come back and still play ball. Kevin Durant been very efficient. Now, he ain't been very healthy, but he's been very efficient. So who knows? I don't know what's going to happen with the Pacers. The Pacers need to figure it out, though. You were just in the finals, and you just tear the team down like that after you just made the finals? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know, man. So y'all just restarting in Indiana? Who you going to build around? Benedict and what's my guy name, man? What's the other Canadian name? You gonna build around the Canadians in Indiana? Is that what we doing? That might be the best bet. That might be the best bet. Those guys can't score. Who am I thinking? Nimrod can score. Nimrod can't score. You think Giannis leaving this offseason? If he's smart, he'll leave. Why the fuck would I stay on that bum team right now, man? Who they got? Who they point guard? Who is the point guard in Milwaukee currently? KPJ? I got to rely on KPJ to be consistent? I'm not relying on KPJ to be consistent. Are y'all crazy? No day out the week am I relying on that. Tough. So why he coming off the bench? If he's so tough, why he coming off the bench? And whenever he scored 15 points, it's hip hip hooray if he's so tough. Now, I'm not saying he's a terrible player, but if I got to rely on him to be my point guard, that's an issue. That's what I'm saying. They need to stop. No, the issue with the injuries, y'all talking about the shoes. Nah, man, behavior issues ain't got nothing to do with his play on the court, brother. So miss me with that right there, talking about the off the court issues. That's a whole different conversation. His play on the court is definitely the reason why he does not start right now. And he currently is the starter. So there you go. What if the Bucks reunited with Drew Holiday? Drew Holiday will have to be a corner man and strictly playing defense. That's all he can do. We saw in this playoffs that Drew has definitely lost a step. He cannot keep up with these young Bucks no more. And if he's gonna have to score, yeah, shit out of luck. So I would probably stay away from Drew. It'll be a nice, reunion, yay. But I don't think that's gonna keep Giannis. I don't think going to get an old Drew Holiday is gonna keep Giannis in Milwaukee. Where is Ayton going? We supposedly gonna find out in 30 minutes. If I'm DeAndre Ayton, if I'm the Los Angeles Lakers, I'm trying to make that happen. Simple. I'm not trying to. Granted, the East is much easier right now, but I don't know what the Pacers are doing. So if they don't even know what they're doing, what the fuck do I look like going over there and playing for them? Tell Dame Dollar to come to Orlando. That wouldn't be that would not be bad. Thoughts on Raptors being a sleeper team this year? Do you want the truth? I don't even think the Raptors are a top 4 team right now in the East. My top 4 teams in the East right now are probably the Cavaliers, the Pistons, the Magic, and the Knicks. Not in no particular order. Man, if was a fifth, we'll all be drunk. I don't want to hear about if the Sixers are healthy. That is not a reality. The Pacers are not a top 4 team because they are literally breaking their team down. The end of free agency, I cannot give a definitive answer on that. I can look it up, though. When is the end of free agency? Tap the screen, y'all. We got 40 people in the chat, man. Tap the screen, hit the share button, follow button. It'll be much appreciated. Y'all are all the real MVPs. When is the end of free agency, NBA? I don't think there's an end. Maybe early October is what I'm seeing here. Early October. We got early October for end of free agency. But no, the 6th is when they can actually sign their contracts. That's literally the beginning of free agency. Technically, is the 6th. That's when the people can actually sign the contracts. They can say, "Yay, I'm part of this team now." Even though we all know collusion been going on for weeks, but the Magic could do some things. The Magic definitely could do some things. I like the Magic. I said, didn't I not just say Orlando in my top 4 in the East? Orlando is definitely a top 4 team in the East right now. What? First and foremost, Desmond Bane is exactly what that team needed. They needed a guard that could dribble and score and get everybody else involved. Desmond Bane is that guy. And he don't even need to get everybody else involved because Paolo and Franz can run point regardless. Myles ain't finna do shit in Milwaukee. Not a thing. Myles, I don't know what Milwaukee was thinking. They thinking they getting a younger Brook Lopez. That's what I think they thinking, man. But they getting the same production of an old Brook Lopez from a younger Brook Lopez variant. That is Myles Turner. So I don't know what Milwaukee is thinking with this. Personally, I wouldn't have went and got Myles Turner. I would have tried to get one of these other bigs that's on the free agent market right now. Would have tried to get one of these other guys that's clearly looking to get paid. I probably would have waited to see if I could get DeAndre Ayton. Like, why the fuck would I go for Myles Turner? DeAndre Ayton is a way more skilled big than Myles Turner. The issue with DeAndre Ayton is his motor, and he be getting mad. He got gotta control his anger issues or something. I don't know what the fuck he got going on. Be kicking chairs and shit. Hey, you gotta relax, brother. You got to relax. What is the Warriors doing? Nothing. Supposedly they talked to Dame, but besides that, nothing. I'm hoping the Warriors and my Bulls are having conversations about trading Vucevic for Jonathan Kuminga or coming to get Kobe White or something. That's what I'm hoping happening with the Warriors right now. I hope the Warriors are talking to the Bulls about coming to get Vuce. Somebody please come get Vucevic. Please. I beg of y'all, somebody come get Vuce. I don't care who. I just want him off my team. I'm trying to get my team younger. I'm trying to get us the tank so we could actually have a real chance in the lottery, bro. We keep being this middle of the pack play-in team that don't really compete, but really ain't that ass. Like, we need to be damn near totally ass, build these young dudes up, and you know, when the East is back wide open again in 5 years, we'll be ready. Lakers should get Aiden. What you think? They definitely should go get Aiden. They should have been the first people calling DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton should have received a phone call from a 323 number as soon as he left. As soon as it was announced that he was no longer going to be on the Portland Trail Blazers, Rob Pelinka should have been making a phone call to DeAndre Ayton's agent and saying, hey, what does he want? Simple. But Rob Pelinka is somewhere sipping Mai Tais, not answering his phone. He on D&D. The Lakers aren't doing shit right now. They signed a backup and said, we're done. We're done. If I'm Dame, I would really chill for a year. Well, Dame is in no rush, people. Remember that. He's in rehab right now. He's currently getting paid 20 M's to sit the fuck down and not be in Milwaukee. So if I'm Dame, I'm chilling. What I'm gonna come back for? What I'm in a rush for? Let me see who really is looking good after this free agency, who really gonna need me to help them be a push to be a championship team when I get healthy. That's what I'd do if I was Dame. I let all this shit shake out. I damn near wait until next free agency, see who else is gonna be available next year. Maybe you could team up with somebody next year. Y'all go somewhere and get something popping. The Clippers. Oh, you just asked me what I think about the Clippers. I don't think the Clippers are. I don't trust the Clippers roster in the sense of they have James Harden on that roster. And when playoff time comes, we already know what kind of player we're going to get from James Harden. So that's what the Clippers are right now. Not the Lakers are working out an ex-first rounder. This is what the Lakers are doing with their time right now. Oh my God, y'all. Pray for the fans, man. Pray for the Laker fans. I live in LA. I'm not a Lakers fan, but pray for them. In other news, man, one of my top 4 teams in the East just got their head coach. Mike Brown in New York, former 2-time coach of the year, got shipped off from the Kings. Now he's a Knick. What y'all think about Mike Brown and the Knicks doing something in this wide open East that we have right now? Pick 8 teams y'all worried about in the West. It's a lot of teams in the West. What are we talking about? Houston, San Antonio, Denver, OKC, Minnesota, Lakers if they get DeAndre Ayton. I would say the Grizzlies, but can I trust Ja Morant not to bullshit me? Think the Magic beating the Knicks? No, I don't. I'm sorry. The Magic's still a little too young. I think they can compete with the Knicks for sure. I definitely think the Magic can compete with the Knicks, but I think the Knicks getting Mike Brown is just the coach they needed, man. I'm glad they didn't go get Jalen Brunson dad. That would have been a fucking disaster. LeBron is not going to the Bulls. I know for a fact LeBron ain't going to the Bulls. First and foremost, like what? That is going against everything I've heard from Bulls management for the past 2 damn weeks. So if we went and got LeBron, I need to make a flight to Chicago, find AK, find Mark Eversley, and have a great conversation with them. Because what the fuck if you went and got LeBron? Boston is destroyed. Cavs don't know what they're doing. The Pacers are sitting ducks. Knicks are Hawks. And I forgot about the Hawks in the East. Damn. All right, let me think about this. Give me the Knicks. Give me the Cavs. Give me the Magic, Pistons, Hawks. Those are the 5 teams in the East right now. Everybody else in the East in shambles. The AAU Pelicans. Yeah, they about to be young as hell over there, boy. I'm glad CJ is freed from that travesty that is them boys. The Knicks, yeah, y'all just hired y'all coach, man. What you think about that, Jonas? Y'all got Mike Brown. I think y'all need to go make some moves. Let's not get it twisted. I think y'all got the center from Philly. Didn't he boom on Bron in the Olympics or some shit? I feel like I remember that. I feel like I remember that name for booming on Bron in the Olympics. But I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't hold me to nothing right now. The Cavs, Lillard would have been nice on Boston. Nah, y'all don't need like you gonna have 2 players out with an Achilles at the same time. Yeah. Okay, so I was right. He did dunk on Bron. Bet. I know I wasn't tripping. So yeah, that's a good pickup for the Knicks. He was solid backup for Joel Embiid and played good minutes when Joel Embiid was out. So yeah, that's a good pick. Now I hope he not your starter. Well, no, clearly Cat the starter. So let me not lie like that. Dame to the Warriors. But what is that doing, man? That's basically wasting a year of Steph Curry life because he can't do nothing this year. Damn, you forgot about Tatum injury. That's crazy. Cavs just need to stay healthy. I've always liked their roster. I've liked their roster the past 3 years. The issue with the Cavaliers is can they stay healthy? They always get hurt in the playoffs. The past 2 seasons in particular, they've been hurt in the playoffs, which has cost them playoff series. So, like, if the Cavs are healthy with a healthy Donovan Mitchell, man, that's a scary team. That's a scary team. And they just went and got one of our players. I think we just traded them We just traded them Lonzo. Yeah, man, they bench just got better. Fucking right. Yeah. Pistons could be a top 5 seed. Pistons will be a top 5 seed. Hell, they was just 6. You don't think they can move up a spot or 2 with the what the fuck just happened? Hell yeah. If Dame go to the Warriors are top 5 seed. No, they're not. Dame is hurt. Are y'all forgetting Dame is hurt? Dame has a fucked up Achilles. Tap the screen. If you remember, Dame and all the other Achilles brothers that wear 0 are hurt. All them boys hurt. Dame ain't finna help the Warriors this year. What the hell is he finna help the Warriors do? He gonna be a coach on the bench? I know he from Oakland and all, but that's a cute story, but that don't do nothing. Giannis won't let the Bucks be a play-in team. Will Giannis be on the team? That is the question. What you mean? Be a play-in team? Will Giannis be on the team? That is the question here. That is the question. Will Giannis be on the team? We got Giannis getting traded in the chat. Is Warriors planning to do anything? I highly doubt. If Aiden go to the Warriors, dog, that's gonna be the biggest fumble for the Lakers, man. I'ma just let that be known. If Aiden go to the Warriors, boy, the Lakers can't do shit right. What is Rob Pelinka doing, Laker fans, man? Laker fans, holla at me, man. What is Rob doing? What is he doing? He should be trying to go after this man right here. This man right here. DeAndre Ayton is who this man should be going after. But instead, he went after some dude who we could have signed probably in 3 to 4 weeks. He would have still been available. I don't think nobody was hot on that guy's trail to pay him. I think they only paid him like $6 million. You was quick to ready to pay somebody $6 million? What the hell is you in a rush for? Appreciate the follow, Rico. Appreciate it. Aiden still need to clear waivers. Yeah, he cleared in 19 minutes. DeAndre Ayton clears waivers in 19 minutes, folks. We could have an answer in 19 minutes of where he is going. The Lakers are buns currently. If they get DeAndre Ayton, that changes a lot, brother. I ain't gonna lie. And I hate the Lakers. I am a Bulls fan. I grew up around the old head Bull fans, so I grew up with a hatred of the Lakers. Although I hated them for a little bit, and then they got Phil Jackson, so I started liking them a little bit more. And then Phil left, so I said, fuck him. Yeah, I followed Phil, really. Even with DeAndre, it's still gonna be hard for them to make it. Make what? The playoffs? They'll make the playoffs with DeAndre Ayton. You got Luka and Bron fucked up. Did you just see them not make the playoffs with that bum ass team they just had? You think they can't make the playoffs if they got DeAndre Ayton? Bruh, you got me over here preaching for the Lakers right now, and I don't never do this shit. What is going on? Ayton is not going to help the Lakers. How is he not going to help the Lakers? Are y'all serious? He helped the Suns. How can he not help the Lakers? He helped Devin Booker and Chris Paul get to the finals. Now, I'm not saying he going to the finals with this team. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that would help them. They need to get more pieces. DeAndre Ayton is not the end all be all for the Lakers. They need to go get more pieces outside of DeAndre Ayton. They need to go get perimeter defenders. I don't know where these perimeter defenders are currently, but they need to go get them. They need to go find them. They need to go. Where are you? But if Jackson Hayes helped a bit as our big, thank you. Yes, that's where I'm at with it. If Jackson Hayes looked, I don't even want to. Jackson Hayes looked decent for 9 games and had Lakers fans in the days just thinking that Jackson Hayes was going to be that savior. But DeAndre Ayton not going to be a savior, but will be a great piece in addition to this team. That is a fact. That is a fact. Now, that is also true. I've been warning some of my Laker friends about that too. Like, I don't know if DeAndre Ayton is going to be able to shine in that purple and gold. I have seen a lot of men get in that purple and gold and turn back into the little boy that was fans of the Lakers and can't play well in that jersey. I've seen it too many times. So I don't know if he one of them dudes. I know Laker fans, Laker management, if they sign him, I know they hoping that he's not going to be one of them dudes. Ayton with the mid-level exception. DeAnthony Melton with the and Amir Coffey on vet minimum. No. That sound good and all, but I don't think none of them dudes you just named play perimeter defense. You need to go get perimeter defenders. You just went and got scorers. You don't need scorers. You have Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic, LeBron. And if you get DeAndre Ayton. You have enough scoring if you get DeAndre Ayton. You don't need no more scoring after that. You need to go get motherfuckers that can defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Jaden fucking McDaniels, who was cooking y'all boys. You need to go get people that can play those dudes. If you can't match up with them dudes, y'all might as well pack it up. Somebody that could defend fucking Jamal Murray and that lineup they got out there in Denver right now. That Denver lineup, Denver is back. They only had about 7 players last year. They learned from their mistakes. They re-upped and got some more players back. They brought Bruce Brown back. Man, y'all better watch out. Quentin Grimes might be a free agent. I thought he was. What you mean? I thought from what I'm hearing, he asking for a ridiculous amount of money. Quentin Grimes asking for $25 million. He done lost his rabbit ass mind if he think he deserved $25 million. $25 million for fucking no, brother. He out his mind. I pay Quentin Grimes 10 to 15 M's right now to come be on somebody's team. I'm not paying you 25. Granted, you played outstanding. I'm not finna take nothing away from you. Played your way into that 10 to 15, though. You didn't play your way into 25. Getting 25 is doing that consistently, brother. Boy, if he get 20 million, please don't be the Bulls. That sounds like some dumb shit the Bulls will pull out their ass. Please, Chicago Bulls, do not pay Quentin Grimes. We need to pay Josh fucking Giddey. Why is Josh Giddey not signed yet, Chicago? What in the fuck are we doing? Josh Giddey should be getting his bag. This is day 3 of free agency, and we ain't heard shit about nothing. Why is Josh Giddey still not paid, bruh? He should. I think he should get 28 to 30. He's still young. He showed a lot of promise. Last year. Once we finally cleared the way for the young Bulls to finally show what they could do with getting Zach LaVine out of there and getting Debo out of there. Getting Zach and DeMar off the roster, bro, that freed up the young dudes to feel like they could do something, man. So that's why I feel like Josh is only going to build off that. He's been grinding over the summer. Now, I am kind of weary of how we draft and our front office, because clearly they was quick to pay Patrick Williams as $90 fucking million, but they taking their sweet time to pay Josh Giddey. Makes no sense to me, but hey, here we are trying to figure it out. Man, we got 94 people on the TikTok chat, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Tap the screen if you in here. Keep the conversation going in the chat. Y'all 100. Hit the share button, follow button. Man, you can come over here on the YouTube side. Click the link in the bio. Cloud Chasers Radio. We live over here, man. Hit the like, subscribe button over here. Appreciate everybody watching. Mavs. If the Mavs are healthy, the Mavs are a problem. But that is one of the biggest ifs in basketball probably right now is the Mavs. How quick is Kyrie going to come back? Can Anthony Davis stay on the fucking court? Sixers are in shambles. That ain't no if. See, Sixers ain't a if. I know they going to be hurt. It ain't no guessing game with the Sixers. Will they be hurt? Will Joe miss some time? Will Paul George miss time? I know them boys getting hurt. I know the 76ers getting hurt. It ain't no way around it. It's the history of their team. The process sucked ass. Lillard to the Sixers does nothing for that team. And you already got Tyrese Maxey. What the hell you need fucking D Lillard for? I like the 76ers, but sadly, we aren't going to do much this season. No, the Sixers are hurt, bro. Nuggets are definitely legit contenders. Facts. Nuggets, I was just saying that before you wrote that. Probably like 2 minutes ago, I said that. Why y'all want Dame to go? Hey, bro, Dame need to go to the house. Dame, go home, rehab. We going to come back to this conversation next summer. Dame don't need to go nowhere. Putting Dame on a contender right now means nothing, because next year that contender might still not be a contender due to free agency. Nah, they weren't contenders last year. They didn't have enough pieces. They finally remembered they needed a full roster. They watched the Pacers and the Thunder get to the finals playing 8 to 9 rotation. The Nuggets were playing 6-7 man rotations with injured players. They got younger by going to get Cam, shipping Michael Porter out. I think that was smart as hell. I've been liking Cam Johnson in this league for a long time. He's been playing ball. He just needed to be on a certain stage, and I think he's on that right stage now. They were playing 6-7. What? They weren't playing. Only other dudes past 6 and 7 that was coming on the court, bro, wasn't coming on to play. They were coming on to give somebody a rest. It's a big difference. Are you coming off the bench to play, or are you coming off to give somebody a rest? That's what the Nuggets were doing. That's what the Knicks were doing. They were putting players in to give other players breaks. They weren't putting players in to come and actually get buckets and make things happen on the court. They only had 6 to 7 players that they were confident doing that in on both of those teams, Nuggets and Knicks. Now both of these teams have great upgrades over the summer. Knicks have a coach now. Nuggets, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, upgraded their coach that was the interim coach to head coach status. I don't know how I feel about that. But they still got Joker. They still got Jamal Murray. They still got Aaron Gordon. They brought Bruce Brown back. They brought Jonas Valanciunas into the fold. They brought Tim Hardaway Jr. into the fold. So the Nuggets have a roster now. They're back to where they was when they in 2023 when they won the ring. They have a full roster now. Now, we're going to learn if this coach is worth a damn. That's what we're going to learn. Is this coach that they got now to replace the old coach worth it? Mike Brown is now the Knicks coach. Jay Johnson. Mike Brown is now the coach. Jazz hire Ace-related coach. Oh, my God. Not his son is going. Ace Bailey manager son is now finna be the Utah Jazz Summer League coach. There's no way I just read that shit, bro. Come on, bro. Ace Bailey, bro, you need to focus on basketball, son. Ace Bailey, you need to focus on basketball. Let me stop sharing. Ace Bailey, you need to focus on basketball, son. Who do you think with all the signing trades? Ace Bailey, manager, is supposedly going to be the coach for the Summer League team. He's going to be a coach on the Summer League team. That's why they got brought up. Who do you think with all the signings and trades is a team to look out for that's not talked about? Well, the Hawks are being talked about, so I can't say the Hawks. But probably Orlando. It's probably Orlando. Orlando Magic. They only made like one real move with Desmond Bane, but that was a pretty damn good move, if I don't say so myself. He like people saying his name. Yeah, I think the Magic are going to be smooth, man. I like what they did last year. All I see is improvement, man. I like their roster. I like their coach. Like I said, I like the addition of Desmond Bane. That's something they desperately needed. Desperately. So that was a good pickup by them in every shape, form. VJ going to win Rookie of the Year? Maybe because he's going to have the most on-court time, maybe. Maybe. I can't knock that one. Wait, what? We don't trust San Antonio Spurs no more? Is that what that is? I trust the Spurs now. I trust the Spurs. Think we T-minus 7 minutes from finding out DeAndre Ayton location and where he gonna be at, y'all. So tap the screen. Let's tap the screen if you're a Laker fan wanting DeAndre Ayton on your team right now. Tap the screen if you are a Laker fan that wants DeAndre Ayton on your team right now. Hit the like button, share button on YouTube if you want DeAndre Ayton on your team right now. Comment in the chat if you want DeAndre Ayton on your team. We are T-minus 7 minutes before we find out. Will have cleared waivers, and we will know where DeAndre Ayton is going because he's already been flying around. Got Laker fans in the chat on YouTube, Laker fans in the chat on TikTok. We got Pacer fans. You want LeBron gone? Well, he opted in. He opted in. I don't know if he's gonna be gone because who's really jumping at the bit to go get LeBron right now? Like, he's older. That contract is ridiculous for a guy that old. My boy Myles on YouTube saying he ain't leaving, man. He ain't leaving. He gonna go to LA because he think it's gonna be easy. How do you feel about Pels now that they have Poole, Looney? I don't feel any kind of way about New Orleans because they have Zion and Jordan Poole on that roster. Zion and Jordan Poole being on that roster instantly makes that at the most a play-in team. Jordan Poole, the pool party, that's not a party that you want to be invited to. I'm just going to let y'all know that now. If you're a New Orleans Pelican fan out there, pray for you, man. We pray for you. Because there's no possible way that you think your team is going to do anything. I'm sorry. I can't see it. I cannot see it. Jordan Poole has not proven anything to me since he left Golden State. Zion has proven to me that he will miss a lot of games. Looney is slick old. If he not old, he move like an old motherfucker. So, and they just got Queen. I know he should be a nice little, addition, but it don't move the needle for me in the West. They in the West. Now, if they was in the East, maybe they might be a top 6. Maybe. The East is wide open right now. They still can make some moves. But in the West, hell no. They a play-in team at best in the West. Appreciate all the follows, man. I see all that, man. I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate all y'all, man. We got over 68 people on TikTok Live, man. Tap the screen. We got 69 people in the chat. Tap the screen for me, please. Let's get some more people in here. Let's try to get over 100 people in the chat, man. Tap the screen. I appreciate all y'all, man. But I got to get into it, man. I got to get into it a little bit. Fucking Malik Beasley, man. Malik. What are you doing? You owe all these people all this money? Man, lawyer said, I don't want nothing to do with this situation. This man owe an apartment in Detroit 20 bands. 20 bands? You just said, fuck paying your rent? Nigga, you in the NBA. You can't pay your rent. They made over 60 million. Well, no, not over. You done made damn near $60 million. You can't pay your rent. You can't pay your barber. You owe your barber money, bro. Come on, son. You owe the barber money. Come on, man. 2 years, I heard. You ain't paid your barber in 2 years. If the Pacers get Aiden, it's going to be riots in LA. Unless the Lakers figure it out some other way. Because Laker fans right now, I live in LA, they are pissed that Rob Pelinka has done nothing. Rob Pelinka has literally done jack shit to make this team better. You went and got, you went and got another fair-skinned brother. You got enough fair-skinned brothers on this team, Rob Pelinka. Pacers gonna struggle next season if they don't make too many. Pacers are gonna struggle next season, regardless. They don't have Hallie. I have a lot of faith in Benedict, Nimrod, Pascal. In this Eastern Conference, they'll make the playoffs. I wouldn't say they'll struggle too much. They'll make the playoffs. Now, they might get bounced in the first round, maybe the second. But I don't think they'll be terrible. I think it's the Eastern Conference was already easy as fuck before. It ain't nothing but the same team still. Maybe the Hawks probably have elevated themselves a little bit more. But besides that, nah. The East should be fine. But you know who's not fine? Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley somewhere sick as hell because if he would have just paid his dentist, if he would have just paid his barber, would have paid his rent, he might still be in the league right now. Motherfucking Duncan Robinson might not have took his check. You realize Duncan Robinson took your check, Malik. You let a fair-skinned brother take your check, Malik. Remember that. So when you're sitting in your cell next to Jonte Porter and y'all going back and forth on taking notes on how the fuck y'all got caught doing dumb shit, remember, Duncan Robinson, the fair-skinned brother, took your money. Because I promise you, if you get out of this, you're not going back to Detroit. Detroit damn sure ain't going back. Because even if you didn't gamble, is it official Aiden to the Lakers? Is it official? Don't be just putting shit out here, man. I can go to Shams right now. Is it official? Is Aiden to the Lakers? Let us know. Somebody let me know. Shams has not tweeted that yet. So I'm sitting on it. Maybe you want him to go there. Maybe he does go there. It's 2:00. He just cleared waivers. Y'all. So let's see. Are we going to see it pop up on the phones? It's on every news but Shams. Hilarious. Nothing official. Okay. I ain't mad at it then. Go get it. That's what y'all needed. That's what the Lakers needed right there. That's what they needed. I'm glad they went and got him. I am glad they went and got him. That boy said if Shams ain't done it, I don't want to hear it. Zion is a franchise player. I'm mad I missed that, Myles, because he's not a franchise player. Oh, I ain't saying that, but I understand. If you're saying everybody's saying it, I'm sure it'll come across my screen. I don't think you're just a lie. Why would you just say that for fun? But no bullshit. This is not popping up right now on anything. You just type Aiden in. Ain't too many dudes with that last name. Let's just see. Breaking. DeAndre Ayton expected to sign with the Lakers. He's expected, but did he yet? He's expected. Ayton is now unrestricted free agent. Now that I know. Now where does he go? Lakers near an Ayton deal. Insider Jake Fisher with the latest. Hey, this hilarious. I gotta share that. He waiting to pass a physical. Shout out to the Bulls, but let's not be cheering us on right now, bro. We are looking sad. Waiting for him to pass a physical. All right. Well, that's what's up then. DeAndre Ayton to the Lakers, man. Y'all definitely needed him. You definitely needed him. You definitely needed him. DeAndre Laker. DeAndre Ayton to the Lakers. I don't want us to be a play-in team, though. That's the issue. Y'all keep saying we're not that bad. That's the issue. We need to be terrible to be able to rebuild. You can't be out here rebuilding and just be like, oh, From what I'm seeing on my searches, bro, it's looking like it, bro. It's looking like it's DeAndre Ayton to the Lakers. I don't want to sell y'all no hopes and dreams, though. So I'm going to just wait until Sham say it. Because literally everybody else is saying it, and I don't want to. Shams is the holy grail now. So we're waiting on Shams. You feel me? Everybody claiming he going, though. Everybody is claiming he going. So we gonna see, man. We gonna see. I'm a Blazers fan. I'm just hoping it all goes well for him. Are you? From what I hear, he was a terrible teammate in Portland, man. I know for a fact he was a terrible teammate in freaking Phoenix. Or at least the coach couldn't stand him in Phoenix. So I'm hoping for my Laker friends so they don't have to go jump off a bridge today that, DeAndre Ayton is signed. It wouldn't shock me, Dunk King. That's the point. If he went to LA and didn't hoop, it wouldn't be shocking. It would not be shocking. But DeAndre Ayton is better than Jackson Hayes. He's better than who was the other center y'all had? Like, exactly. Like, DeAndre Ayton is an upgrade on this team, regardless of anything. So, if you're a Lakers fan, not going to LA. Alex Len, yes. Oh my God, was that the most wasteful shit ever to go get Alex fucking Len? Good Lord. That was a waste of time, money, space, everything. It's 2 p.m. Where is Aiden at, Palenka? Oh, man. He should clear physical, though. He should clear physical, right? You don't think JJ is the coach for LA? I don't either. I don't think the Lakers needed a first-time head coach. But, he buddy with LeBron. They did a podcast together. Hey. Lakers trading Reeves and Rui for – all right. I don't even want to finish that because if they doing that for Embiid, bro, why would you go get – you just keep getting more injury. You collecting injury stones. What the hell are you collecting all these injury stones for? The hell you need to go get Aiden for? Bruh, hell no. If Lakers sign Cole Aldridge, we got to be trolling in the chat right now. Detroit definitely ain't done. Facts. They definitely got to go get a couple more pieces probably. JJ Redick ain't that bad, but he ain't that good either. That's the issue. It's not that he bad or shitty. It's just that he's not the Laker. He's not the coach for the Lakers. He should have been given, how you a first-time head coach? No prior coaching experience outside of third grade fucking Little League basketball coaching. How the hell you the Lakers head coach right now? That's a problem. You have no in-time game experience on how to handle certain situations from a coach's perspective. Like you could have the player's perspective, like, oh, if I was the coach, I would do this. But that's not the same of having real experience being a coach and actually going through the motions of, all right, this player needs time here. You need to get this player out here, get this player out here. Need a Robin to our Batman. Mr. Pickles, who is your team? Who is your Batman? Oh, huh? Well, you got a lot of Robins over there. What you mean? You need a Robin to your Batman. K got a bunch of Robins. He got a dip. What? K got a bunch of Robins over there, Mr. Pickles. What are we talking about? He know ball. It's a lot. You don't think all these coaches know ball? That'd be ass. A lot of coaches know ball. That don't mean they good coaches. Just because you know ball don't make you a good coach. Come on now. Darvin Ham knows ball. He's a shitty coach. Come on now. Like, that is also true. That is also true. At least he won Steve Nash. That is a fact. That is a fact. Ironically, Bron replaced JJ with fucking Steve Nash. Can you imagine that? Crazy work, right? Crazy fucking work. I ain't even watched none of them Mind the Game podcasts since JJ left. Just can't do it. Sorry. But we got 76 people in the chat, man. Tap the screen. I'm really trying to stay on this so we can react live to this DeAndre Ayton, but I thought it was going to happen at 2. Motherfucking Rob Pelinka sitting on his goddamn hands. Boy, this fake ass Shams account almost got me, y'all. And I mean, really, almost got me. They be having Shams' picture, have his name, and I read the goddamn shit like, oh, you are not Shams, brother. You are not him. Check Shams vassal to the Warriors for pause trades. What? That's real? Nah. I show like I don't got none of that on my shit. Ain't no way that's real. Yeah, Shiesty. What we doing? Come on, bro. We can trade Kobe White and get Jonathan Kuminga back in that trade. I'm really not upset, y'all. I am really not upset. We need to do like Kuminga in Chicago, man. If we can go get Jonathan Kuminga on this roster, pairing him with Josh Giddey and Matis Buzelis, man. Now, if we could just find a way to get Vooch off this team and get a younger big, the future is bright for Chicago. What Kuminga gonna do? Be a bigger, drive to the basket player, get buckets, and play defense. What you mean what Kuminga gonna do? Boy, do a lot for the fucking Bulls. Trading Reeves for Zubac is insane. The Clippers would never in their right mind do that. And Pods is definitely not bad. Kuminga is not Rui. That is ridiculous. I don't want James Wiseman nowhere near the Chicago Bulls. Nowhere near it. I'm sorry, James Wiseman. You had your chance. I've seen enough film on you now to know that is not the move. I think y'all trading Williams and Vooch somehow. If we can get Pat and Vooch out of here, that's a lot of money on our books. So those are 2 big contracts. So I know that ain't going to happen. Because I know his sign and trade deal is not going to be enough to match what we sending over. Because Vooch got a big contract and Pat Williams got a big contract because AK is stupid and paid him $90 fucking million. Aiden about to sign with the Lakers right now. All right, I keep hearing y'all say that, but yet I have yet to see it pop up on any screen of mine. Oh, man. On any screen of mine or anything like that. So I hope you're right. I really do. Yeah, I don't know what he on, Ishmael. Like, I don't know what he on thinking the Bulls need to go get James Wiseman. Stay far, far away from my team, James. Far, far away from my team. No disrespect, but stay the fuck away from the Bulls, brother. We got 2,000 likes. Appreciate the 2,000 likes, y'all, man. We got 70-something. We got 70 people in the chat. Appreciate all of y'all. Thoughts once Ace thoughts. One ace to the Jazz. I don't watch college, so I don't know what we got. You got a good skilled player. I don't know if his head is in the right space. All the different reports coming out about him. He didn't even want to go there. All these different things. He trying to clean it up now, saying I didn't want. I never said these things. It's like, somebody in your camp did, sir. Somebody in your camp said you didn't want to go to Utah. Somebody in your camp said, and you clearly didn't go work out for these teams. So I don't know. You think Aiden equals James? I've seen way more out of DeAndre Aiden than I've seen out of James Wiseman. I saw DeAndre Aiden get to an NBA Finals, 20-10 on that trip. I ain't seen James Wiseman. Have James Wiseman ever put up 20-10? I don't know if he's ever done that in a game in the NBA. And that's not me just talking shit. I'm being dead ass. Has he ever put up 20-10 in the NBA game? That was not the G League. The Hornets are the Hornets. That's all I'm gonna say about the Hornets. The Hornets are the TikTok kings. You know, they just went and got a lot of fair-skinned brothers. So, you know, they trying to change the culture up over there. Appreciate the likes, broads. Appreciate it. James Wiseman would probably put in more effort, but Aiden is better. Would he though? Even with all that effort. I mean, even with all that effort that he might put in, would James Wiseman really be better than DeAndre Ayton? No, I don't think so. He could try as hard as he wants. I don't think he'll be better than DeAndre Ayton. Suns Ayton was all right. Suns Ayton was damn near 20-10 on a nightly basis. What are we talking about? All right. You wouldn't want 16-10 on your team, 17-10 on your team. I want that on my team right now. A younger version of it, you know, because I basically got it with Vooch, but Vooch old. So I need to move him off. He got a big ass contract. It ain't nothing against Vooch. I like Vooch as a player. Don't get it twisted. He just old. He need to go get you a ring, Vooch. Why you just want to sit in the slums with us all day? Go get you a ring, Vooch. You don't want a ring? Go somewhere and get a ring. You just got spoiled, brother. I was that I'm an OKC fan. I'm spoiled. You just got spoiled, sir. You just got spoiled. Shout out to y'all. I picked y'all in December to win the ring. So it warmed my heart to know that I was right about y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to SGA. SGA is having a historic year. This is the greatest year a basketball player has ever had, bro. You get the MVP, All NBA, lead the league in scoring, Western Conference MVP, Finals MVP, championship, and to top it all off, you went and got 71 a year. Shit. 71 a year? Whew. Shit. In the last year of that contract, he's going to be getting paid $78 million. That's damn near $1 million every game. $1 million every game? Highest paid player in the league. Let's clap it up for that man. SGA, man. Shout out to you, brother. Did your thing out there, man. Proved all the doubters wrong. They said you was too young. I knew better. Y'all had one of the best defenses I've seen in a long time, man. Shout out to y'all for that shit. Shout out to everybody that hated and saying that they don't have a great team. I believe that OKC team we just saw was definitely a great team. And that's a fact. Damn. Either Shams ain't hearing shit or the Lakers ain't getting Aiden. Either Shams ain't hearing shit or the Lakers ain't getting Aiden, bro. Or he listening right now. He waiting. He trying to figure out how to type it. Because it's been an hour since he said anything. And the last thing he said was Dante Exum was staying in Dallas. Like anybody cared about that shit. So we shall see, folks. We shall see. Disgusting. Dame, dude. Why do y'all want to have two players with an Achilles injury on the same team? You want two players to be out for the year that you paying hella money to? What sense does that make? Because I promise you, wherever Dan go, he not getting just a vet minimum. He gonna get about 10 to 15 mil. in that part too, can the Celtics even afford? They probably can't afford him. He ain't gonna be nothing about 10 or 15 mil. So they might can't afford him because he's not gonna ask for much. He already getting 20 mil not to be in Milwaukee right now. And Dame bouncing back is a stretch to me, man. You got an Achilles injury this late in your career, and I'm supposed to assume that you're just gonna bounce back. Let's not take into account that he also was suffering from blood clots and shit. So I don't know if I'm just sold on Dame just bouncing back and being that all NBA player again, all-star player again. I'm not there yet. Klay Thompson definitely not bouncing back. Klay Thompson needs to learn how to be a corner boy. He is now a corner boy now, man. Appreciate that share, Paulie. Like, I feel like Tyrese will probably be able to bounce back because he's younger. Jason can bounce back because he's younger. But Dame is finna be 36 this year, 35 this year. How old is Dame Lillard? Dame Lillard is, yeah, he'll be 35 in 2 weeks. So the next time he probably plays ball is when he's 36 or 37. And he gonna be better? I don't see it, man. I just can't see it. Bounce back from that at 36, 37. Then we see Kobe. What? Kobe was a shell of himself after that. Kobe was in his mid-30s. And this is Kobe. Dame is a smaller guard. Used to be an explosive guard. Y'all remember Dame used to boom on folks? That shit out the window now. He finna be, that layup package finna look nice. Dame layup package is finna look nice. For real. Like, no, man. Dame used to wave people out of contention. So if I'm not mistaken, because I love that you brought that up. If I'm not mistaken, didn't he in that same playoffs blow 4 straight leads in the fourth quarter against the Warriors, or was that a different playoff run? Don't get it twisted. It really don't matter because Dame ain't never made it to the promised land. And I hate how people be trying to make excuses of, well, he wasn't even favored in that series. But all right, that's even more reason why you should have prove that the doubters wrong and won those games, or at least made it more competitive than you getting swept when you were up in all 4 games in the fourth quarter. And my co-host on Bluebill Radio tried to tell me that, nah, that was more so CJ not showing up. But it's like, bro, if you're supposed to be the franchise player, lift your team up. I hear all the time, LeBron make his teammates better. Make your teammates better, man. Bucks heard that Giannis is going to make a decision until probably later on in free agency. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. He just asked for Myles Turner to imagine as a Bucks front office member that Giannis said that he was cool with y'all taking Myles Turner. Y'all pay Myles Turner 100 mil, 25, 26 a year, all for him to ask for a trade. Wouldn't that be disgusting? Wouldn't that be disgusting? I'd be here for it. Whoa, I'm sure like if this thing don't hurry up. I think Giannis too competitive and too loyal. That's going to be his downfall. That was Dame's downfall. Being too damn loyal to Portland, who wasn't loyal to him and get him any kind of help. It's like, yeah, CJ's enough help. No, the fuck he wasn't. 2 undersized guards. If I'm Giannis, man, if I'm really about winning rings, I'm leaving, dog. I'm making a trip to Miami, Florida. That's where the fuck I'm going if I'm Giannis. Trade me to Miami. Damn, Lakers rookie already out for summer league. Wow. How would Aiden do with LA with pressure? Great question. I don't know. I think it's a good move on paper. Not taking in, he's going to be a Laker. He's going to have to deal with the nightlife of LA. He's going to have to deal with the scrutiny of playing in LA, playing with Bron, playing with Luka. You know, he played with Devin Booker, but this shit different out here. I'm just going to be honest. I live out here. The media out here, it will destroy DeAndre Ayton if he asks. The national media will destroy DeAndre Ayton. He could hide out in fucking Portland. He could hide out in Phoenix. Ain't no hiding in LA. You on the biggest stage, brightest lights, Showtime. And that's what the kind of roster they need to be trying to build around Luka. Showtime, fast pace, kind of like the Pacers. They need to build a roster like that around Luka, like the Pacers have. But the issue with trying to build around Luka is that you have LeBron on the team. So it makes it hard to try to build around him when you got LeBron, for one, taking up all the cap space. Then you got the two contrasting playing styles. Everybody likes to say they play the same. A little bit, but not really. We seen how much Luka's defensive narrative changed once he got to He's always been bad on. He's historically bad on defense. Fuck always. He's historically bad. Ever since he gained a little weight when he was in Dallas, he ain't been the same, man. I don't even know what you writing. What does that say? Vape D87. What does that say? Does that say GGs? What the hell? I don't know what that says. Somebody decipher that shit in the chat. I don't know what that says. Well, we've been on for an hour. This is what's up, man. We got 88 people in the chat. Y'all lit. 83 lit in the chat, man. Vape D87 is putting his logo, I guess, in here. I don't know what that crap is. We're still on standby. Knicks finna be crazy. Clarkson, McBride. Yeah, man. The Knicks have a roster, man. The Knicks have finally got depth. They got a coach in Mike Brown. I like what the Knicks are doing, man. Wow, bro. 20 minutes and still nothing on Aiden? Did he fail the physical, y'all? Did Aiden fail the physical, bro? Did DeAndre Ayton fail the physical? Did DeAndre Ayton fail the physical? Boy, this is crazy. Over under 6.5 games for JJ to get sick of Aiden. Damn. Nah, he ain't signed yet. It still ain't happened. We still have no news on DeAndre Ayton, man. Can I explain it? No, the Lakers haven't got him yet, Josh. Everybody on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, they just hoping and praying right now. Nobody's giving an official release. I haven't seen nothing on Yahoo yet. Not Yahoo, on Google. Why did I say Yahoo? Yep, nope. They still got him as current team Portland. No news. So Sports Illustrated has him expected to sign with Lakers, but nothing is official as of right now. Nothing is official. Damian to OKC. No. Hell no. Williams, did Williams really fail? Williams failed another one. Did he fail another one? I don't know if that was a rumor. That was just bullshit because it was a joke for Mark Williams. Did Mark Williams really fail his physical again, man? There's no way. Why are the Hornets loading up on guards? Great question. I would assume because Melo be hurt too damn much. That's what I would assume. But I honestly couldn't tell you why, because it literally makes no sense whatsoever to be doing that. Okay, no, Mark Williams definitely passed the physical. He's officially a son. Okay, the Pacers need a center. They do. OKC has a shit ton of picks. That's cool, but they don't need Dame though. Like what the Thunder need is to continuously grow. That's what the Thunder need. Hell no, I know that ain't confirmed. If boy, I'm gonna tell you right now, boy, hey, Testy, don't be coming in here lying like that. There's too many Laker fans in here that's gonna jump you now. I don't know if you want to just come in here lying like that. You don't go and mess up that OKC team though. You keep all them young bulls because essentially SGA just took a pay cut, even though he just signed one of the biggest deals in history. He essentially just took a pay cut just so them boys can go get J Dub back and go get Chet back. And I think they next up next year or the year after next, maybe. I'm not sure. He definitely took a pay cut though. Shea could have went and got 400 million. I repeat, Shea could have nearly got 400 million. It is if I could have signed for 400 million. Do you not know how the salary cap work? One, do you not know how the salary cap work? Two, I'm almost certain Sam Presti and the Thunder owners have learned, oh, we got to pay that luxury tax if we want to be a successful dynasty. Yeah, that means nothing, Joe, if they start fucking paying that luxury tax. It gets a little bit higher when you start paying that luxury tax. We got over 100 people in the chat. Shout out to all y'all. I'm going to stay on here with y'all on the TikTok as we await the DeAndre Ayton news. I'm out of here on Cloud Chasers Radio. I appreciate all y'all. Hit that like, subscribe button, hit the share button, and I'm going to holler at y'all. But I'm still here on good old ticking.